Hi, this is Shadi, and today I want to talk about Toshihiko Koga. Ever since he passed away, many of you asked if I might do something for him to honor him. And I'm not gonna do some highlight video because, first of all, that's not what I do, and also guys like Grappler Kingdom and Judo Highlights do a far better job. But I wanted to do something for him to honor him. I already done a couple videos in the past, so recently Travis Stevens did a brief 30 seconds video talking about his Serenage and how he wanted to emulate Koga and how he just admired him, and thus it's one of his favorite, and he brilliantly did it in competition. I think he proved it. So this video I'm gonna do something a bit similar and go through his technique, particularly the 1990 All Japan, particularly his match against Watanabe in the open weight category. First of all, just look at the size difference and we see how he kept giants at bay and eventually won. Lost the finals but won. So here you see him really maintaining the I would say grip fighting, really keeping control of the hands and going for attacks that are in mid-range, not too low in the sense that he can get countered, and also not too recklessly while standing up. So here a Kochi Makikomi with the leg grab is very I would say useful for him against bigger guys. And also the main thing that in my opinion he focused on is actually controlling the hands that are doing the gripping. You see Watanabe has his grips in a sense, but Koga really focused on really maintaining control, maintaining distance. Keep in mind in judo, if you like stretch out your hands for too long, it's a penalty, but Koga was just in the right distance to not only grip fight himself in order to attack in a very controlled manner, but also in a way that here you see Deashi Barai by Watanabe. He tries to go for Kochi Makikomi like before. As he is retreating, notice he goes for Deashi Barai to complete his movement, but yet Koga anticipated it, very similar to here like Mifune, who just rides the attack. So that shows also that he had a lot of sensitivity in terms of movements and really filling out his opponent, and also keeping movement in judo is very crucial. So here again, keep an eye on how he controls the hands, and the really does not let him have a comfortable grip, because once he does, it's over. Because look at the size difference. He's really fighting off the hand that's gripping him, if you are noticing. Now I know the footage is not very high quality, but I'm sure there's a lot of intricacies going on here, but mainly the goal is to control the grip, not let it be very comfortable. So here he goes for a standing Serenage, really showing just how much courage he has at attacking, really standing up, very similar to here in the stand up. Again, going really low in Serenage against someone that's really big and far stronger can cause a lot of problems. I'll show you here. Eteri Repertiliani countered Deguchi with this Serenage attempt. Deguchi shorter and I would say a little bit weaker than Eteri. Eteri really keeping her at bay. It was very easy for her to counter. So that's why you should not go really low against someone that's very big. Another reason why is here that very low Kochi Makikomi resulted in a choke against Yasuhiro Yamashita. You see, when Koga goes for the Makikomi, he doesn't go all too low, but somewhere in the range of the middle, which really isn't that risky, but at the same time really taking the risk for the Ippon. So here, there's something that really interesting happened. Watanabe was just getting too desperate and goes for a Kanibasami. He just could not get his hands on Koga, and Koga drops with him with the Kanibasami attempt. Just imagine if that here you see Fabio, I would say unintentionally did it against 1K in the Doha Masters, and here he gets a Hansukumake or an elimination, immediate elimination, and rightfully so. It can really end your career. And here the group fighting continues and the time is up, and Koga wins by decision. He goes on to the final. He goes against Ogawa, again a huge man, but loses after a 10-minute battle. So even though he lost the finals, but he gave it a really good fight. Imagine going all through these monsters and reaching the finals and losing after a 10-minute match. So again, the stuff that Koga did even in a way when he tried to do it against Shinohara and all these other big guys, he wasn't as successful as Toshihiko Koga. The heart of a lion and also the samurai spirit, and really fighting intelligently, but also going for that risky ippon. A healthy mix of both. This is something that we really need to learn as judokas, and I really wish there was like open weight categories that would really show a lot of great small judokas. I mean, he wasn't very small. I'm about his weight category, so this is my tribute to Toshihiko Koga, how he beat giants with brains and heart and technique and just incredible judo. So if you have anything else to add, let me know down below. This was Shadi, and thank you for listening.